Literature has a profound impact on people. In fact, there is a formidable power found between the pages of a book. For children and adults alike, reading opens up a world of imagination, capturing minds with inspiring tales of heroes and heroines, motivating us to picture ourselves in their place. Reading widens our knowledge and understanding of other worlds, providing a perspective beyond ourselves. And so instilling a love of reading at an early age is a key that unlocks a door to lifelong learning. Reading also helps to develop a moral compass and shape us. It can influence our attitudes, behaviours, beliefs, and ultimately our decision-making process. And this is why it's so important for books targeting young children to have age-appropriate themes. Regular visits to your local library are a great way to encourage a love of books and reading, but increasingly, parents are discovering books in the children's section of their libraries that are filled with inappropriate adult concepts. Libraries should be safe and inviting places where children can browse their allocated shelves and read unsupervised without being exposed to explicit obscenities such as Welcome to Sex. This is the book aimed at 11-year-olds that was recently removed from Big W shelves following a nationwide backlash due to its explicit depictions of sex acts, but it remains available to young children in our local public libraries, and it's not good enough. Let's not pretend that there are no consequences for young, innocent minds from filth such as this. Now, for making statements that I've just made, I've been called a pearl-clutching prude, calling for the innocence of children, and I'm sure it will happen again after this video. And yes, I did intentionally wear my pearls today for this reason, but that's okay. I don't mind being called names for something as important as this. Protecting kids from explicit material shouldn't be controversial. Australia actually has a history of editing children's books, most notably the Billabong books by Mary Grant Bruce, which were changed to remove offensive depictions of Aboriginal people and Chinese and Irish immigrants. Commenting on the practice of censoring children's books, Professor of Education at the University of Technology, Sydney, Rosemary Johnston said this. She said, "We don't want to publish anything dangerous that would impact a child's life." And we at ACL agree. And that's why we've launched a campaign to remove explicit children's books from school and public libraries. Our vision is for the innocence of every Australian child to be protected from inappropriate reading material in taxpayer-funded public libraries. It's not just about explicit graphics, it's about books such as My Shadow is Purple and My Shadow is Pink, both of which push ridiculous gender stereotypes and gender fluidity at the same time to 3-year-olds. It's madness. Now, your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to check the children's section in your public and school library for any explicit or otherwise inappropriate material, photograph the cover and send it to us at ACL. We will investigate and raise your concerns to the appropriate government representatives. Any books that fail to protect children from harmful or sexually explicit material should be removed. We will also challenge the collection development policies of any public libraries that currently offer obscene books aimed at children. You know, the recent inspiring victory in getting this book removed from the Big W shelves is an example of parental pressure and persistence. Together we can replicate this victory and set a new standard for exciting, wholesome, challenging, magical even, reading material for our young children. As a child in Sunday school, I used to sing, "The best book to read is the Bible." And I'm going to close on this challenge. Read the stories of the Bible to your kids. If they don't already have one, get hold of a Bible picture book for them. Because it's in the pages of God's Word that we're shown God's character, and it's where God reveals himself as holy, unchanging, faithful, gracious, and loving. Kids love books, and this is a good thing, to be cultivated. So join us as we speak up on their behalf to preserve the God-ordained innocence that every child deserves. God bless you.